curse you, Magnus! Amok had big staying power. Yes. Everyone definitely kept running amok after the bounty. Yeah. Everyone. New Lords of the Fallen was great. I didn't like it. I did not like the New Lords of the Fallen. I tried it. Didn't like. Like, I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't love it. Maybe you could say I liked it, but I did not love it. Amucking? Yo, HBT, thank you for the gift sub to Grey Wolf. Let's go. Did I like Steel Rising? Never played it. Well, I've played like 5 to 10 minutes of it at AGDQ. There was Nico with AC running it there. And in the practice room, he showed me how to do this bomb swap where you could throw bombs but not lose the bombs. And in Steel Rising, the throwables are even more overpowered than they are in Lies of P. And you could just throw them infinitely and stagger lock any boss in the game because every single throw of the bomb would stagger the boss. And you could just have infinity of them. So I think I killed one boss by just going like, oh, swap glitch, swap glitch, swap glitch, swap glitch. Oh, he's dead. Cool. There you go. Have Lords of the Fallen on the same tier as Crab Souls. I mean, I can see that if that's where your preferences are, but I think Crab Souls is much better at being fun than Lords of the Fallen. I thought Lords of the Fallen was miserable to play, but like something that you could be like, oh, but I did it and I feel so, you know, accomplished at the end of it. But the actual playing it was kind of just miserable. Whereas Crab Souls was super fun, but, you know, maybe didn't have that, like, this is difficult and I feel such a sense of accomplishment from beating it. Because, like, it was pretty easy. Hey, the Lords of the Fallen played it thoroughly and did not have any fun at all, yeah.
But I can also that you're not then. Why not? I am Carl.
I mean, I did like, I liked some of the bosses. I liked that there was kind of the built-in perfect guard system, although I don't know why you still took damage even on a perfect guard. You took, like, temporary damage, but it was still, like... Okay, so I'm still punished for perfect guarding? Like, that was still weird. Where if you perfect guarded everything but never landed a hit on the enemy, you would basically be at 1 health. And where any attack would kill you. It was a weird system. But I did like the fact that at least they included it. But navigating through the levels just... It felt like they would not just design regular encounters that are fun to encounter an enemy and kill the enemy. It had to either be, all right, here's this part where there's 7 enemies down here and 4 archers spread out over here, so you have to go clear out the archers first before you can finally fight the enemies in the middle. Or it would be, okay, here's a thin walkway, and behind every single slight bend in the walkway, there's gonna be an enemy trying to push you off it. They like, if you do that a little bit, you know, like, ah, fair on me, you got me with that one. If it's every single place that I'm going to, it's just like, can I just have a normal... walkthrough experience? There's an enemy, I kill it. There's an enemy, I kill it. Please. Co-op was fun. Not needing to resummon a friend after any death was nice. Yeah. Co-op, I've heard, is very good. It's not usually how I play these types of games, but yeah, co-op sounded very cool. Infinite 2 tanky dogs kept spawning on Lords of the Fallen boss room. I knew it wasn't for me. Oh yeah, that boss. Yeah, that was interesting. I think it was up to 3. Didn't they change a lot of stuff in Lords of the Fallen? I have heard that, but I didn't play it again, so I don't know. I highly doubt they fixed basically the entire philosophy of the world design, which was what I had a problem with. Like, maybe they did. Maybe they did a complete 180 on their entire world design and redesigned the entire world from the ground up, but unless they did that, I don't know that they would have... You could make all the little tweaks to... Well, now this armor is better and this weapon is better and now there's, you know, better co-op connectivity and all this, and I don't know that it would make that much of a difference to me. Did... And renamed the game to Neo 2. Now it's Peak Souls, yes. Okay. Got a little stuck at the very end, otherwise that was pretty good. Basically, they did. Oh. They did fix performance and mob population. Okay. Okay. No, oh yes, not crisscross applesauce. I thought it was. Woo.
To determine if you have, it seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but
Go into umbral mode and 1,000 more mobs spawn. Yeah. Didn't they add randomizer? I did hear that. That's super cool. They added a built-in randomizer. Wish every area was like Shrine of Amana, yeah. The best area in any Souls. Neo 2 was lit. I haven't played it. It seems like everyone that is into the Neo style of game really likes it. But I don't think I'm into the Neo style of game. Like, the gameplay that I've seen of it looks not like it's for me. It doesn't look bad. I don't want to say it's like, oh, it looks terrible. Neo 1 kind of looks terrible, but Neo 2 just does not look like it's for me. You playing Black Myth Wukong or not? I was thinking about it when it looked like it was maybe Souls-like, but I think the developers said it is not Souls-like, so probably not. I probably don't care about it anymore. I like to play Souls-likes, but funny enough, similar-ish genres don't appeal to me. Similar, you know, action RPGs that have different, you know, fast combat and like this. Generally, I'm just like, meh. And by fast combat, it might be the way that they might describe it. To me, it feels like spammy, button mashy combat. Doesn't really appeal to me. I like fast like Sekiro, where it's still fast but defensively fast. Like, you gotta be on your toes at all times. I don't like... Here's... Oh, I get to do my 64-hit combo, where the boss is stun locked and super combo. That doesn't appeal to me. I like the defense of these games the most. Have you played Stellar Blade? I have not. I probably would have if it was on PC, but yeah, I don't usually play games that are locked to a console because I want to play my games on PC because I like playing on keyboard and mouse. DMC? I've played DMC 4, not 5 all the way. I started 5, but I had a issue with my computer, basically, where I didn't get to finish it, and then I just never finished it later, but I probably should. But I did really like DMC 4. It was fun. Bury the light. Describing the coolest character ever. It's Virgil. Any Monster Hunter enjoys? I love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is super fun. Can't wait for Wilds. Definitely going to play Wilds. Did I ever play Wo Long? I did not play Wo Long. It was another one of those where I was probably going to play it, but I had something else going on at the time. I don't remember what it was. And then by the time that I was like, okay, I no longer have this other thing going on, I could play it. Again, all of the Souls people had already moved on to not Wo Long, so I was like, okay. If it doesn't have that much staying power, if people are not, like, going for challenge runs and speed runs and whatever, then it's probably not going to be, like, a must-play for me. Might be good still, but probably not a must-play. Definitely didn't play Rise of the Ronin then. No. Rise of Ronin PS exclusive. Yeah, yeah. Pride 5 liked it, but hated playing the dude with the bird and stopped liking it. Fair. Nice. Huge Team Ninja fan, so I bought it on release, haven't picked it up since putting in like 4 hours. Dang. Go. Big time save. Let's go. I did not play Stellar Blade again. It was PlayStation exclusive. I think it's gonna come to PC at some point, but by that point, I'm probably no longer interested in it. I don't know. There's just something that hits different about a game when it first comes out as opposed to a game when it finally is no longer exclusive. Like, they just don't... It just doesn't hit the same. Wo Long, in your opinion, is actually not good. Neo 1 is better than Wo Long. Dang! Also, Team Ninja, I think another reason why I felt let down. Dang. Except Bloodborne PC. Well, that's coming. We'll have Bloodborne on PC soon. Don't you worry. Real soon. Any day now. It's coming. Highly recommend Stellar Blade when it comes to PC. I'm sure you enjoyed the combat a lot. Oh, you meant, yeah, for exclusivity versus playing it on release? I mean, still, it would have been cool if Bloodborne had originally released on PC and I got to play it originally. It would probably have hit even harder than it coming to PC later. But, you know, you take what you can get. Super excited for new Monster Hunter. It's going to be Poggies. I think so, too. It looks really good from all the trailers and stuff. Very excited. Sony will decide to disband and stop trying to convert PC to console gamers. Oh, wait. Actually, we might have to wait a really long time then. Because they're going the opposite of that. They were trying to take their PC Helldivers players and force them... I'm gonna buy enough of these. And force them to sign up for a PSN account so that they'd be more likely to play PlayStation games on PlayStation in the future. So, if they're trying to convert PC players to PlayStation and not allow PlayStation players to become PC players, we might be in for a little bit of a problem. Primary weapon setup for Elden Ring speedruns nowadays. For regular base game, it's usually Bloodhound Fang. For the DLC, people are trying out a bunch of stuff. I'm trying out the Lightning Perfume bottle. It's really strong, but it does require a lot of setup, so... Ooh, very nice. Showed their stats before State of PlayStation. There's much PS4 owners as PS5 owners. Even console owners don't see the need to buy the new console. Yeah. Well, PS5 does have no games, as they say. The best game on the PlayStation 5 came out on the PlayStation 3? Which one did Bloodborne come out on? Three or four, one of the two. 4, okay. So the best game on the PlayStation 5 came out on the PlayStation 4. So, there you go. Demon's Souls was on 3, okay. I missed the PS2. Now that was the good PlayStation era. Every game was a banger on the PlayStation 2. Certainly not just because I was a child and everything was fun when you were a child, but definitely all the bangers were on the PlayStation 2. Love Spider-Man 2, yes. PS2 the GOAT. Not biased at all. Certainly not. Playing God of War when I was 11. I probably was not allowed to play God of War. Originally. And then I was so far behind in the series. It's like, do you have to play God of War 1, 2 to understand God of War 3? Hack fans. Whoa. Reaching deep there. It's the N64. Oh, the N64 was peak.
No matter. Why don't? Oh, but don't.
Sly Cooper was GOAT. I never play. Maybe I played a little Sly Cooper. Never played a lot of Sly Cooper. Hi, the Tasmanian tiger. Dang. My go-tos were the ones that you still hear about today. Your Legend of Zeldas, your Super Marios, your Smash Brotherses, and Star Wars Pod Racer on the N64. My goat. I wish I'd played Shadow of the Colossus. I did not own Shadow of the Colossus. I still need to play it. I've never played Shadow of the Colossus. Now this is pod racing. I'm so much as my best friend, yeah. OG Battlefront 2, yes. Captain Falcon racing game on GameCube? Yeah, F-Zero. The one on the GameCube was probably F-Zero GX? I'm not sure. OG Legend of Zelda games were unmatched. Ocarina of Time, still one of the GOATs. Majora's Mask as well. 1A and 1B. Space battles in BF2. I thought the space battles were interesting, like unique, but I don't know. Just the walking around shooting people. That was my go-to. Beautiful Joe on GameCube. Feel like I played that alone. Yeah, it was niche. I mean, I definitely heard of it, but I did not play it. The kid switched on my N64 when I saw the first boss. Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance. I don't remember that one. I had a Shrek game. It was a collectathon. I don't remember like what exactly it was called, but WarioWare. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Super Nintendo's your favorite because of personal link to the past. Super Metroid and Mega Man X. Yep. Why the Sombers if you play Perfume just came in? Because we need something to get to Perfume. Perfume is in the DLC. So we got a few things to kill before the DLC. So it's only like 20,000 runes, which is, you know, a drop in the bucket once we've killed Mohg. So we might as well upgrade Bloodhound Fang to +6. Oops. Okay. Has to be Mohg somehow. Dumbest question ever. Don't worry, you'll think of one dumber. It's fine. We all do. Have you tried Bloodhound Fang for a full run? No. I haven't, like, actually gone through the motions of that, but, I mean, I know exactly how it would be. The fights, you would need to actually learn them instead of cheesing them, because it is not going to be powerful enough to do, like, scripted kills. The DLC bosses just have too much health. So it would be very, very little setup, and then just very difficult bosses. If you can do it, if you think I already have mastered every single boss and can do every single required boss in the DLC hitless, then Bloodhound Fang is almost certainly going to be the weapon. But I don't think I'm at that point yet, so we're still doing a little cheesing, and once somebody else passes us with the Bloodhound Fang, we'll get on the learning to perfect every boss. Potential Perfume nerf. Do you think Bloodhound is back? I think Bloodhound will be back regardless, but it doesn't matter if they nerf it because we'll just downpatch. But I think Bloodhound Fang will be back once people can reliably no-hit every single boss. It's just that's hard to do, you know? Is DLC present an official category anywhere or just a little something you're doing for fun right now? Right now, it's just a little something for fun, but it will, I think, likely be a category. Maybe not super likely. I don't know that it has been a category for past Souls games, and the moderators for Elden Ring are the same moderators for other Souls games, and they seem to, I think, place a lot of value in consistency with the other Souls games. Probably just all remembrances plus DLC. All remembrances with DLC, right? I mean, I think it's a worthy category to make a category out of on the leaderboard, but it is not up to me. Very much a second game almost, right? And, like, Souls games don't have a lot of, like, category extensions, miscellaneous categories, etc. So it's either considered a main enough category to go smack dab right there on the front page of the leaderboard, or it's never going anywhere. So once we get back from GDQ, we could start routing for an All Remembrances, which will be on the board. If we are very concerned with our run getting officially recognized. GM Carlson time, just about. Switch overnight and ended up here. I'm very happy with the result. Hey, let's go. Probably got somebody that raided into Dist and then Dist raided here. Chain ratings. Oh, yeah. I had one time where I orchestrated raids such that viewers ended up back on the original stream they raided out from, because I got enough people to keep raiding each other around that it came back to the person that originally raided me. Ow. I think we got him. Hooray! Perpetual viewer engine. Infinite viewer glitch. We glodden. Such a hard fight, yeah. South. It's a long prep. It is. When you have to get basically 2 weapons maxed out, it's a while. was really bad. All right, whatever. We got there in the end. What a dodge from him, yeah. Okay, is it south, west? There it is. Okay. It is almost due south of the jail.
No matter how you.
So Ashes 4, that, and then strengthen. 2, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Start with bridge. Okay, so our fight was really bad there, but whatever. Sounds like a fun category. I think it's pretty fun. It's got a lot of interesting, you know, routing quirks to it. Stuff that you would not pick up on a normal, just get a Somber 10, whatever, run. Take less fall damage if you jump from the cliff. No, but you can, like, go further forward while you're dropping down, so you lose less time, generally. Like, dropping it, like, hard stops your momentum, and then you kind of have to, like, get your momentum again to, you know, once you land, it's awkward. Whereas if you jump, it generally, you'll get a more favorable, continuing. Unlucky slow dying animation. Do you always get... What determines what dying animation you get? Is it just random? Your animu ended. Unfortunate. Fire death animation is fastest, that's all you know. I don't think we can get burned there, can we? Is there a fire? Because the dog does get us to 1 health. Is there a fire there that we could stand next to, have the dog get us to 1, walk in the fire, and burn to death? Turn backwards to me. The slow one is when you're hit in front. Okay. Just a thought, though, warning you. Well, whatever. I didn't even notice that different deaths had different animations until you pointed it out, so you probably know more about it than me. I've never even considered that. Aha! Whoa, how did you know that illusory wall was there? How did I know that? I must have ESPN or something. Are illusory walls in the DLC? Yes, but only like a few. I mean, there's one illusory wall that leads you to an entire path to like 17 different zones. But then there's only a few others for like little things in dungeons. Got them wall hacks. All invisible walls only, you can't convince me otherwise. I always call them that too, even though I know they're illusory walls. I know that's what they're called, but I just can't help it. They're the opposite. They're not invisible, nor do they permanently act to block you like a wall. They're as different from invisible walls as you can possibly be. Nine 3/4 walls. A lot of invisible walls in the DLC, are there? Maybe I'm not remembering because I don't know. I don't know why, but I wouldn't remember. But I remember there being so many places where I was like, there's going to be an invisible wall here. And there wasn't. I remember checking like every wall and not finding that many. Invincible walls. Good show. Just carry market shackle in my items, use it over and over, has a high range and reveals hidden walls. Oh, does it really? That's nice. All right, I'm gonna go. No grace here. If I die, it's gonna be real bad. But if I don't die, we get out of here a lot faster. Shackles work on chariots too. Yep, as well as the spirit springs, sealed spirit springs in the DLC. Oh my god! Please do not block me. Okay, that works. Slow death animation, but I got what I came here for. Uh, 2 minutes saved. Whew. Cannot unsee it now, yep. No sword key incident this time, yep. Not quite. He staggered just barely too early. So I didn't have time to, Okay. Didn't have time to get the hit on his face. Still a minute saved? Why did I save a minute? Did I die on Radahn last time? Maybe I did. I did, actually. Look away. Nothing's happening.
I see it now.
Just ignore what you may or may not be hearing coming out of your screen.
Was my whole existence just
Just gonna grab something to drink real quick. Okay, so...
You ain't let grey anchor until it will tragic across the far. But the so brave seek to become Leda.
Nice. Low-key, he deserves it. Look, I'm not saying I did anything, but if I did, it would be because he's a horrible flesh monster under there, probably. I think. I don't actually understand the lore at all, but... to my limited understanding, he's a horrible flesh monster under there. You're a flesh monster. If I did. Only horn scent made jars are flesh monsters? I don't know. I do not know how it works. Okay. You could just stop that? Wonderful. Okay, Sauron. We get it. What? Wasn't I in the dodge animation? What? I definitely pressed and released dodge. I'm pretty sure the dodge animation was happening, and somehow I got hit. Weird. Okay. If you say so, game. I'm pretty positive I saw a frame of dodging in there. Good enough. Erdtree Avatar, my beloved. Replaced with the 200,000 HP Wicker Man. Yep. Is that an actual number? Because I believe it.
You claim what? My words are truly. I believe even that's the.
It's about the elevation. Sometimes elevation change eats iframes. Elevation change eats iframes? I've never heard of that before. That's interesting, if so. I mean, I could see it just being there's an elevation change so you get hit earlier than you thought you should have, but actually eating iframes? That seems wild to me. Which furnace golems were actually interesting to fight, yeah. They're not like the worst thing ever, they just take so long. Iframes, tasty. The first time you see one, it's kind of cool. Riding around between its legs, having to jump over the fire. Like, it's like, oh, okay. By the 5th time you're doing that, you're just like, can I just have the reward already? I know what to do. I just don't want to sit through this again. Rolling Sparks kills furnace dudes pretty quick. Oh, yeah? You have to be off torrent for that, which would be interesting.
You've complained with this a night now. This. Oh, good heavens.
Slowly chipping away at the
Clench your
big
teeth
thing's
or
feet.
something.
Yay. Frustrating thing is getting invaded and watching them die.
You have.
No reason to kill them anymore unless you want a specific tier. Well, what about for completion's sake? I mean, there's no reason to do anything in Elden Ring unless you want their specific reward, or unless you just want to complete things. I mean, I guess runes are more generally useful, and they don't give a lot of runes, but... even runes can get to the point of like, why am I killing this thing for just some runes? Gosh, well. I was out of that. Come on, game. Are you kidding me? Ah, 2 times that it kills me from outside of its range. Wow, that's silly. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, that was... Oh. Okay, if you're just gonna do it in the blood rain, I'll just be over here then. It's fine. Oops. I couldn't see. I could not see it all. I just had to guess and roll. And he did the only delayed one out of the 3 options he has. Okay, still ahead.
The coming of our dynasty. Mohg.
And we know that we've got 2.5 minutes to save here. Roughly. I want to go around that dancer guy. I do not want to get randomly killed to him. DLC, we finally did it. Was that rot grease? It was, but the rot didn't proc. Like, rot grease would be really good on him, but like, it just wasn't enough to get him. When you do great stars, it is enough, but it's really hard on Bloodhound Fang to make it happen. You know what? I'm skipping that single seed, actually. I don't need it. It's I needed to cut out 1 from the run. We get 1 too many, so this is the one I'm going to cut out. And we'll still have +9 by the end. Do not. Simply do not. Oh, he's actually not. Let's go. Okay, he did, but he missed, so we're good. Alright. He questioned himself. He was not sure if he wanted to for a while there. Did he want to? Maybe? 70% of DLC remembrances are not required. Yep. I mean, same with the base game. Maybe not exactly 70%, but like well over 50%, I'm pretty sure. Are just not required. Seven out of 15 are not required in base game. You didn't count incorrectly. Is it that high? That R? Messmer, Romina, Radahn, yes. I got one blessing right now. Two for Landell access. Yep. Morgott. Fire Giant, Malekith, Orlu, Elden Beast, 7 required. So it is, yeah, it is about 50-50 for required versus not. Okay. Ow. Any of Radahn Beast are separate. Well, in terms of remembrance, there's only one from the fight. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you don't get 2 remembrances at the end of a boss fight. One remembrance you get from them, yeah. Oh, saved over 3 minutes. Well, hold on a minute. What the strat for the Leda fight is? Well, for this run, it's spray and pray is a good way to describe it. Use the Ash of War, hope that as they roll around randomly, they happen to roll into it instead of out of it. Other weapons could probably do it a lot more methodically. You could probably do like run, poke, run, poke, run, poke with a lot of weapons, but not with the one we're going to be using. Spray. Sounds about right. You can't go to bed? You can't fall asleep? That is unfortunate. That happens to me sometimes. Luckily, I almost never need to have, like, a good sleep schedule. So if I can't sleep, I'll just be like, ah, whatever. Then I'll just stay up for a while longer, I guess, until I can sleep. But only because I'm allowed to be a degenerate. Been 24 hours. Okay, that's a while. You may want to just... What I do, and I'm sure this probably doesn't work for everyone. But what I do if it's like that is I will just lay down anyway, knowing I'm not actually going to sleep. But it's fine. I don't need to actually sleep. I will just sit there with my eyes closed for long enough that I get some sort of rest enough that it's like, okay, this sort of works and I can sort of function a little bit again. Oh, it would be nice to have Bloodhound step here, but... not necessary. Yeah, we're fine. Holy strafe. Degenerate is a strong word. I mean, I think it's pretty fitting. The sim sitting in the couch restores your energy. Yep. I am a sim. Excuse me. Oh, grab it, please. Please, please, please. I didn't grab the grace because there's no reason I should have ever died there. It just refused to grab. Oh, that's a big loss. That's not as big of a loss as it could have been, but that's a big loss. I hate how inconsistent grabbing things is, especially on Torrent. Radahnn's Torrent is haunted. It really is. Luckily, I had no runes to drop there, so... we can just move on. Greed is good, they said. It is. I wasn't greedy enough. If I was more greedy, it would have worked. Oh, not there. Here. Surely. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly what Torrent is. Yak is a strong contender. You foresee optimized speedruns later on will skip the fragments gathering entirely. Not entirely. You would always grab the ones along the route because they provide a lot of damage increase. There's like it just will make your run faster to grab the ones that are directly along the route. I foresee an optimized route skipping a lot of them, but I've already caught out some of the ones that took the longest to get, and an optimized route would probably cut out a few more, but there's no way you cut them all out. Okay, here's where I do want the katana. I really want it for getting through here. And that is why. Aha. Now I get to go faster back. There we go. An undead settlement issue at the door, yeah. Freaky aspect of the crucible, that tongue.
Those stripped of the
What'd that
grace of
tongue
gold
do?
Shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
You missed the tongue guy. Ah. He is technically a boss. Aspect of the crucible slurp. Oh, no. I do not think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, that church has two, not just one, but two skidoo. So it is not necessary, but it gives us a lot of increased damage to visit it. So it's probably worth it. I say probably because it's not like I have directly, you need to stand at like exactly the right distance for that to work. Okay. Even the bug is tanky. And I should have split there.
Those of a chat find them well.
Alright, and then I need to sell.
Only fine. You have it now to become the thing as become.
Save 2 steps walking with a little warp. That one I'm not sure if it's even worth it, but oh well. There it is.
I didn't want to be doing much. Just lay out.
already did that. Okay, so then talismans is Stormhill Shark. We perfuming now. We do be perfumey. Benefit Mikula if the rune never broke. And everyone remained charmed, right? So what actually caused it to happen is what you're wondering. I think it's like part of the rite he's performing. He has to like channel his power into the profane ceremony he's performing instead of focusing his attention on the charm he's been keeping up. Bye. Alright, and then... Thou art of passing skill. Go. Okay, and my physic, and I believe that should do us. I knew it was going to be delayed, so I delayed, but I delayed too long. But if I rolled right away, as soon as I saw him backing up, I would have died, so... My decision-making was correct, but I'm not super well-versed in the timings of the Hippo. At least I didn't dodge right away. That would have been the, like, wrong decision to make. There we go. All right, there's some time back. Thank you for the GGs. The tweet about Mohg beating the allegation or killing me. Look, I'm still saying he still did some weird stuff. Maybe not the specific weird stuff that we were thinking, but like still some of it. Okay. He is still the Lord of Blood. Yeah, that was not Miquella's doing. All right, don't forget about that one guy hiding around that one corner. The guy who failed the job interview at Walmart will not get us this time. Just a little scoot on by. Weapon did I use to kill Mohg? I used the Bloodhound's Fang at +6. Running through DLC areas was so scary for speedrunning. It really is. It's surprisingly so, because most of the base game areas are not that bad. There's a few spots where you need to do some silly stuff, but the DLC has a ton of spots that are just complete hazards. The worst is the very end game area. Enir Ilum? Something like that. Is just like death around every single corner. All right, for a little safety here. Having my heart speed up, yeah. Once you've gone through them a few times, you tend to know what the enemies are likely to do. So you get a better feeling for how to not get got, but nothing can ever guarantee that you won't get got. The Shadowkeep with all the fire boys and bats is also bad. That is very true. But they're a little more one at a time, it feels like, in the Shadowkeep. So with good use of Bloodhound Step, it feels like it's under your control. It doesn't feel easy, but it feels like if I do it right, I should be okay. Whereas Enir Ilum is like, man, I'm just praying. I'm just out here spamming Bloodhound Step and praying. What skill level are you aiming for? 9 by the very end. It should be 8 by Messmer. And then we should get the ones for 9th by the time we get to the final 2 fights. I thought about being a risky risk taker, but I don't think this is the run to take risks just yet. Soon it will be time to take risks, and you'll be able to lose your run literally at the very end, because we'll take no graces. But for now, I'm still a grace taker. 9's a long way from 100 to 150 recommended. Well, not level. Skidoo level. We're gonna be 9. Excuse me, Torrent. I'm gonna need you to not die to that, even though I jumped over when the fire was coming. The 40 FPS location. I don't know about you. I'm keeping solid 60. The best is 135, but your PB is still plus 150. Our PB is 145, actually. We hit our goal. I haven't updated the title, but we did hit our goal. We are sub 150. Next goal is sub 140, which we are on pace for. Those slick dodges of the pest threads. I mean, very unfortunate that I was forced to lose that much time because of them, but like, ooh wee. Raceless Mitch is the world record, Mitch. I mean, we're still currently the world record, Mitch. I'm pretty sure we still have the world record for now, so... Oh, I actually don't get 8 by Messmer because I skipped that one earlier. That should be fine. Oh no, we'll get 9 because we grab some on the way up there. Never mind. Or sorry, 8 because we'll grab some on the way up there. Right. I was like, where did it go? But not an official category. No DLC category is official yet. So it's actually almost more important that we do it right now in order to have a chance of making it an official category. Because they're going to be deliberating and deciding what is and is not worthy of being categories. And if nobody's running it, then it will not become a category. Grace. You skipping? We are skipping some slight stuff. Okay. Oh my god, no! God. Ah, that was... I had to use Bloodhound step on the thing that was behind me, which true comboed me into the bats, which slowed me down enough that the bat would not leave me alone. Normally you run right by the bats and they can't hit you after that. Oh, that works, I guess. Stopping point. Oh my god, we are getting destroyed on this. Okay, definitely taking the optional safety grace here. How did you get in front of me? How did that hit me? They're a floor below me. No, Hamid has not finished the DLC blindfolded, but he has done each individual Remembrance boss blindfolded. Okay. That is so persistent, yeah. That bat can get crazy. Open door! Come on. At least there's a Stake of Marika here. Wait, I did open the door. The door was opening. Wait. Door opening has iframes. Did you see that? I am scammed. I am scammed. Why don't you quit out after pulling the lever? Oh. I guess I didn't know if it would work. Like if it would still count as the lever pulling. But I guess if you pulled the lever, walked over, and then quit out instead of waiting for it to come up, that would definitely be a little faster. Apparently Dist has also jumped out and actually made it onto the thing before, which... There's our +8. That's what we needed. Okay, so now we should be ready. Wait, no. Upgrades. Sorry. We were not ready yet. Saw Dis doing it. Ah. Yeah, I haven't, like, optimized a lot of the little things in the route.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
Check. Yep. Okay. An easy ancient stone for the +25. They're actually... Oh, I forgot to talk to the horn scent. Excuse me, Messmer. I'll be right back. Hold on. I forgot one thing, Messmer. My bad. Just stay there real quick. Summoning for speed. Summoning so that he doesn't show up in the NPC fight later. That's the only reason I'm summoning him.
I must uphold then and sure. The Impaler invent. How could I revenge?
Also, his voice acting. So for speed, that, you know? I don't know if overall it would be speedier. But it's certainly less frustrating. So...
beloved people, in vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. Mother. Marika.
Okie doke.
Curse upon thee. Accursed Messmer, my clan is suffering. Their pain, all that they felt. Do you understand now? Your ugliness.
Ah!
Upon it was sublime to think he, when he himself. But yet, the death of now in vengeance, if make it, then I would.
But... There we go. Tarnus use Thunderbolt. It's super effective. Ah. I don't have a great grasp on a lot of removes. I just kind of forget them. Glitchless, really? Use Broken Ashes? Yeah. You do whatever is strongest. As long as it is not a glitch. That's... Hey, there we go. Oh, I forgot to split on Messmer at all. But hooray! Look at how ahead we are. What if you saw Romina on Tinder? I mean, she kind of bad, but not into bugs. Like, if she took the right, you know, picture, just... Lots of legs, though. Hey, if you're a leg man... Would not. With legs come feet. Oh, so that's why Miyazaki made her a centipede. Now we understand. Area must be hell for no hit. Yeah, it, I imagine they'll have some sort of, like, you throw a sleep pot at this specific angle and then they get slept and then you just kind of walk through with no problem, but... Boy, for not getting hit in a speedrun, is it quite a challenge? Whew. Only got hit once there. I prefer Rolana over Romina. Oh, for sure. Shoe cost through the roof. Hooray! Does Hal do anything else than madness build up in enemies around? Yes. It has a secret effect that it for some reason doesn't tell you. That it increases your damage dealt and damage taken when you cast it. Oh! Yeah. Very cool, thanks. You're welcome. Rolana for me was, when's it my turn to attack? It is a little bit of that. Nasty section, yeah. This section's tough, but... The birds with their both ranged and long combo melee. Whatever they want to do. Whew. Is dangerous regardless. Oh, little lag there. We got a little lag spike. Made it through this time. Did my plan. I executed it a little better this time. Ah. Quite a few lag issues in the DLC. I didn't have that many, but I had a few. Yeah, I had to make sure to turn the ray tracing back off again. If ray tracing is on, I have so many problems. But with ray tracing off, it has not been that bad. Radahn nuke? I actually didn't have problems with Radahn nuke. Rolana has a lot of openings if you're brave enough. Kind of depends. Oh. A lot of people had ray tracing set back on by default for some reason. Yeah. I had it. Mine got set back on by default, and I made sure to turn it off. Okay. Hopefully, this will go well.
It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along. So that
Nickname
you
Romina
might
as
come to
Regina.
worship.
Yes.
If I come to these
Because
realms
I
with
can
you,
never remember her
I
name, so...
suppose it must be what His Eminence, or
Oh wait, no,
perhaps
this
the
is
Erdtree
enter final.
desired all
This is
along.
fully upgraded. Here,
The
close enough.
clashing of the favored lords.
Still on
Shall
pace for a
one
sub
prevail?
140.
So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through.
We
whoever
prayed
it
here,
may
yep.
be. Don't tarry now.
How dare you! There's a bug with the ray tracing issue. Auto set to on when reloading a pre-DLC save.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Leda and Dryleaf Dane will never allow.
Alright, Sanguini man. Get him. Oh!
The world. Ancient
Come on. Got him. Let's go. Oh, right. And then I could... Not bad. Stuck at this boss, no summon. Yeah, it is a lot harder with no summon. There will always be at least one summon if you choose to take it, but I understand not taking it. On my first playthrough, I did not summon. I do not regret it, but it was painful. Messed up the questline and can't summon on Radahn. Ah, yes. Goodbye. Godslain. Oh, it's just that easy. Okay, it's just... Okay, and there is our first potential split if the end of the run is on killing him, Whereas if it's on the memory, let's go up and touch it. Thank you for the GGs. I don't know why my bot is not working. Sorry, the sounds are not working, but... there you go. And up to the memory. Give it a little touch. And... wait for it. That was a good one. That was not bad. That was not bad. We're getting better. And wait for it. Wait for it. Time 1:37:54. Or actual in-game time 1:37:53 right there. Let's go. Let's go. Not bad. I had a feeling 135 was close. You were, yeah, not wrong. Not far off. We can definitely go to 135 there. There were definitely a couple minute mistakes there. Yo, thanks, Nico. Big 748 improvement. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sub 130 would be tough, but maybe. Sub 135 for sure, though, we can do. But not bad at all.